So this is pretty much going to be a watch me get ready video, and this is part 1. Part 2 will be hair, and in this first video I'm going to, well, basically show you how I apply my makeup. I'm going to fast forward my foundation routine because you've already seen it, but I do it slightly differently than in my other video, and then I'm going to actually start talking when I get to my eye makeup. And this is the look I'm going to create. I got a request to do a look with yellow and pink, so I did a yellow and coral look. Close enough, I thought. And I actually think this is pretty wearable, especially since I use such bright colors. So yeah, if you want to see how I did this, then keep watching. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to prime my lids with my NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in milk, which I have depotted, so it looks like this now, but I swear it's milk in it. So I'm going to put a thin layer of that on both of my lids. So the first eyeshadow I'm going to use is a loose one by NYX. It's their Chrome eyeshadow in yellow. And because it's a loose pigment and those can be kind of messy, I'm going to mix it with my homemade mixing medium. And obviously I have some in a shot glass, but I usually keep it in this one. Let me know if you would like me to make a video about how I make this mixing medium. I'm going to use a brush by e.l.f., their defining eye brush. So I'm dipping it into my mixing medium and tapping off the excess, and then I'm just letting the brush touch a paper towel because I don't want it to be too wet. Then I'm dipping it into the pigment. I'm going to use the back of my hand to sort of tap off any excess and mix the pigment with the mixing medium basically, because it's a lot easier to apply when it's wet. So I'm going to apply this to about half of my lid. I'm getting some more dry pigment because I got it a little too wet. I'm just adding some pigments. This next eyeshadow I'm going to use is also one that can be used wet and dry. So I'm going to use the same brush. I've just dipped it in some more of the mixing medium. And I'm going to apply this coral color right here to the rest of my lid. It doesn't have to be perfect because I'm going to blend it all out later. So I've already blended out the harsh line on this eye, and I'm going to do the same on this eye by mixing some of the coral eyeshadow and the yellow eyeshadow with some mixing medium as well, because I noticed that if I apply, like if I try to blend out the line using a dry eyeshadow, it'll sort of remove the one I applied wet, at least the yellow pigment, because that one doesn't like to stick very well. I like the NYX Chrome eyeshadows, but I mean, not all of them are great. Some of them are not very pigmented, so you need to really pack it on. Okay, so I now have a mixture of the two eyeshadows on this brush, and I'm applying them wet, and I'm basically just gonna dab them onto my lid, where the two other colors meet, and try to make the line look a lot more blended out, because I'm not a big fan of harsh lines. I'm just gonna dab it on my lid back and forth until I get the effect that I want, which is a very smooth transition. And if it for some reason looks uneven to you guys, it's probably because of the lighting, but it looks even to me in my mirror. So it probably is. It doesn't look even up here though, but I'm going to blend that out with the brown eyeshadow right now. I'm going to use the same type of a brush to apply my crease color, but I'm not going to use the wet one, I'm going to use a dry one. And the eyeshadow I'm going to use is this brown one here in my Sleek Oh So Special palette. I'm getting some on my brush, and I'm going to apply it in my crease. I'm basically pulling the color down over the coral color a little bit, blending the two together because I don't want any harsh lines there either. This is going to be a very soft look. Then I'm going to use this brush, which is a really dense smudge brush, and I'm going to use this white color here to blend out the brown color and to highlight my brow bone. Now if it for some reason looks uneven, I swear it's because of the lighting, because in my mirror it looks perfectly even. And I'm going to apply some of the same brown color under my eye, just a little bit, not all the way. And then I'm going to apply some of this white color again in my inner corner. I'm going to blend it in with the yellow, because I didn't apply the yellow all the way into my inner corner, just applied it almost all the way in, and a little bit under my eye. And then I'm going to use this light brown beige color to sort of tie the white and the brown together. Then I'm just going to clean up the area under my eye and apply 2 coats of black mascara, and I'll be right back. So now I have finished my look. I have applied 2 coats of black mascara, I have cleaned up the area under my eye using a bit of concealer, and I have also applied some of MAC's Semi-Precious Crystal Pink Mineralize Skinfinish just on the top of my cheekbones, so that I look like I have a healthy glow. So I really hope you like this look, and please stay tuned for part 2 of this Watch Me Get Ready video.